Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Just a quick reminder, my content is for entertainment purposes only. All of the messages I share come through the pendulum with the help of my spirit guides, guardian angels, and any invited spirits who choose to join us. While I do cover a lot of politics, I also dive into a range of hot button issues, current events, and hidden truths. If you enjoy this kind of content, please hit and subscribe button. It costs you nothing, but it helps me share these messages with more people around the world. Thanks for being here, and let's get started. Okay, I'm back. And we have a new pendulum session that we're going to do, and this is about Trump and Xi and their trade war discussions. So I invoke the law of truth, asking that only the highest truth be received in this session. I invoke the law of challenge. Any entity, energy, or influence that does not stand in complete service to truth must leave immediately. I ask for clear, honest, and direct guidance regarding the trade war discussions between Donald Trump, Xi Jinping, and their global consequences. Are we ready to go? Yes? Perfect. All right. Are Donald Trump and Xi Jinping speaking directly about the trade war at this time? No. Hold on. Turn off the fan. Let me ask that again without the fan, just to make sure. Are Donald Trump and Xi Jinping speaking directly about the trade war at this time? No. Are their aides managing most of this communication? No. Has Trump exaggerated the level of direct talks with China? Yes. Has Xi Jinping misrepresented the nature of the current communications? No. Is there a secret side agreement being worked on behind public statements? No. Multiple choice. Trump's claim of trade discussions is A, mostly fact, B, mostly fiction, C, a mix of truth and falsehoods. Are you pointing to B? Yes, mostly fiction. Xi's denial of talks, multiple choice. A, completely truthful, B, partly misleading, or C, completely false. Are you pointing to A? Yes, completely truthful. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much truth is in Donald Trump's public statements about the China trade negotiations? One. Is that correct? Yes. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much truth is in Xi's public statements about China's trade negotiations? Are you pointing to 10? Yes. Has Trump exaggerated the situation by more than 50%? Yes. Is there any communication between Xi Jinping and Donald Trump on any subject? Are they both sitting there waiting for the phone to ring? Are they both sitting there waiting for the phone to ring? Yes. Is Trump's main goal to use the trade war for electoral advantage? Yes. Is Xi Jinping's main goal to wait out the US elections before agreeing to anything? Yes. Multiple choice. Trump's primary intention is A. Achieve a genuine trade deal. B. Boost public image. C. Economic leverage against China. Are you pointing to C? Yes. Economic leverage against China. Multiple choice. Xi's primary intention is A. Show economic patience. B. Demonstrate political strength. And C. Undermine Trump internationally. Oop. Go ahead. Are you pointing to C? Yes. Undermine Trump internationally. Is either leader deliberately using disinformation tactics against the public? Yes. Will the U.S. suffer more economic damage than China from the trade war? Yes. Will China suffer more economic damage than the U.S. from the trade war? No. Multiple choice. Which region outside of the U.S. and China will suffer the most from the fallout? A. Europe. B. Southeast Asia. C. Latin America. Or D. Africa. Did you hear my question? Why are you saying no more words? Center. Let me repeat the question. Multiple choice. Which region outside of the U.S. and China will suffer the most from the fallout? A. Europe. B. Southeast Asia. C. Latin America. Or D. Africa. Are you pointing to D? all of you well, do I? You pointed to D? Yes. Africa. Multiple choice. Which U.S. sector will be hit hardest by the tariffs? A, agriculture, B, manufacturing, C, technology, or D, retail? Are you pointing to D? Yes. Retail. Thank you. On a scale of 1 to 10, how severely will U.S. consumers feel the impact by 2025, September 2025? 1, they won't feel it. 10, they'll feel it a lot. Are you pointing to 9? You're pointing to 10? Are you pointing to 10? Yes, thank you. On a scale of, let's do 1 to 5s because it's too hard to do 1 to 10s. 1 to 5, how severely will Chinese consumers feel the impact of by September 2025? 1 being not at all, 5 being a lot. You're pointing to 5? Are you pointing to 5? Yes. Thank you. Will the peak of the economic pain occur before November 2025? Yes. Will major restructuring of the trade relationship happen before February 2026? No. Multiple choice. By which season will the economic fallout be the... Wow. Keeps falling out of my hand. By which season will the economic fallout be the worst? A, summer 2025, B, fall 2025, C, winter 2025, or D, spring 2026? You're pointing to B? Yes, so fall of 2025. On a scale of 1 to 10, likelihood of a formal trade agreement being signed by the summer 2026. 1 to 5. 1 likely or not likely, and 5 most likely. 1. Okay. Is she actually actively working to weaken the US dollar during this conflict? Yes. Is Trump strategically using tariffs to force reindustrialization in certain US sectors? Yes. Will the trade war lead to a mini recession by early 2026? Yes. Will significant U.S. job losses occur as a result of the continued tariffs? Yes. Will Xi Jinping ultimately achieve more of his goals than Trump through this trade war? Yes. Is Xi Jinping a more strategic thinker than Donald Trump? Yes. Did he see this coming? Yes. And his country is wealthy enough to be able to withstand a few years of upheaval. Yes. All right. Well, thank you guys for listening. I hope this gives you a little insight on the things that Donald Trump is saying and the things that Xi Jinping's associates are saying, and how true that they are, and how false what Donald Trump is saying is. Because we all know that Donald Trump lies every time he says a word out of his mouth. So on that note, we can only hope that those lies will one day be removed. And we will only hear truth out of politicians, which is probably pushing it a lot, but at least a little bit more truth than what Donald Trump has. Thank you very much for watching. If you like my session, please feel free to subscribe. Help me get this channel reaching more viewers. Like, ask a question, comment, whichever you like. I'm more than willing to respond. And I also can do personal readings if you're interested. So on that note, you have a great afternoon.